The first center is called Color the Train. Students will come up, they will have all the colors they need for the coloring page. On the coloring page, they will color the triangles red, ovals orange, squares yellow, diamonds pink, circles blue, and they will find their colors, make their coloring. This addresses a first grade standard 1.G.A.1, which is distinguish between defining attributes versus non-defining attributes. Build and draw shapes to possess defining attributes. Here's the picture. For students who might have a harder time, you can give them pictures with the colors already over the letters or the names of the colors that they need to draw. And students will go through, find the triangles, and color them red. And that will be the first center. Next center, students will have Legos, a lot more Legos than the. This is on a first grade standard 1.G.A.2. Compose two-dimensional or three-dimensional shapes to create a composite shape and compose new shapes from the composite shape. So students will go over and they will have Legos to play with, to build with, and then they will also be able to, there will be draw questions about what to build. For example, they can draw a question that has them build a shape that is 2 units high. So they would have to take 2 Legos to make a shape that is 2 units high. Or they could have questions dealing with color. Build a shape that uses 2 pink and 1 blue. And they would build the shape using those colors. Third center involves computers. So, or iPads. Students would go over and they would play the game Prodigy. And here's a video on about Prodigy.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm a 3rd grade teacher, and I want to tell you the story about how my class fell in love with math. Imagine your favorite video game as a kid. Now imagine that game with the math curriculum built into it. That's Prodigy. My class loved it. Prodigy made learning math fun, something that I struggled to do for a long time. It was really easy to get started using my teacher class code. I had my students log on to prodigygame.com, they entered my code, and within 2 minutes they began their new math journey. My students went through a tutorial, a diagnostic test, and answered hundreds of curriculum-aligned questions. They were hooked, and frankly I was hooked too. The math problems were fantastic, and I was a huge fan of the virtual manipulatives. After school, I checked out the real-time reports, and I was able to see all of the skills my students covered today, broken down by topic. I could see who needed extra help, and it made it so much easier to plan tomorrow's lesson. I also took my first stab at Prodigy's assignments and set up my own summative assessment right in the game. By the end of that first Prodigy class, I knew I had found an awesome engagement tool, but by the end of the week, I realized I'd found an assessment, feedback, and differentiation tool, all built into one game. In my first week using Prodigy, I had saved about 2 hours in prep and marking time alone. On top of that, Prodigy is completely free. I love to teach, but it makes it so much easier knowing that my students love to learn.
An example of Prodigy. Students create their accounts and they play math games to build on it. And they'll answer questions that deal with this one is how many people are in group A, so they have to be able to look at the bar graphs and understand. And if they get the answer right, they're able to move on in the game. There isn't a specific standard for this one because the math questions can range from all first grade topics.